946. 080 33 111 946. Until we come your way again, remain blessed.
And that was a paid infomercial.
Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. Whether it's happening in Port Harcourt, South, Nigeria, or around the world, we've got you covered. On air, online, delivering balanced news and unbiased analysis. Today, 95.1 FM.
This is Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. News.
This is the world news on your premium talk radio. Today, 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. I am Amaka Felix. In the headlines, President Bola Tinubu promises to take back forests, fights terrorists with technology. House of Representatives summons governors of Benue and Zamfara states over increasing insecurity. Group hails Rivers women for staging a walkout on wife of sole administrator in River State. And on the foreign scene, Cardinals hold 9th meeting ahead of vote for new Pope. Details in a moment. President Bola Tinubu reaffirmed his administration's commitment in reclaiming ungoverned areas, particularly forests in the northwest and across Nigeria. President Bola Tinubu said his administration will fulfill that through the deployment of advanced surveillance and technology to combat kidnapping, banditry, and terrorism. In a statement by the President's Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, revealed that Tinubu argued that investment is cowardly and will not go where there is banditry and terrorism. He maintained that his administration will solve the problem together with the states and local councils. The President highlighted encouraging signing of Nigeria's economic recovery, attributing recent positive growth indicators to bold policy decisions. Tinubu said the federal government will consider upgrading the airport in Katsina State to create jobs and expand the economy, and also promised that victims of terrorism will receive support to pick up their lives. President Bola Tinubu has issued a firm warning to those he described as domestic collaborators or foreign agents seeking to destabilize Nigeria, declaring that the country will not yield to fear, terror, or treachery. President Bola Tinubu spoke during an official visit to frontline troops of the Nigerian Armed Forces in Katsina State, where he reaffirmed his administration's commitment to national security and the well-being of its soldiers. Speaking directly to the troops, he praised their dedication and bravery, describing them as the shield of Nigeria and silent guardians of the democracy. He said every inch of ground that the troop holds, every terrorist they neutralize, and every community they secure is a victory for justice, freedom, and the future of the children. Tinubu, while emphasizing the urgency of the security crisis, noted that the current situation is a defining moment in Nigerian history. The president further said that the threats of terrorism, banditry, and insurgency have persisted for too long, just as he reminded the troops that Nigerians are counting on them to end the menace and reclaim every inch of Nigerian territory. President Tinubu also outlined ongoing efforts to improve military capability and welfare, assuring the soldiers that their welfare remains a top priority under his leadership. Tinubu's address comes amid renewed concerns over escalating violence in several parts of northern Nigeria. The Defense Headquarters has announced the arrest of 2 security personnel allegedly aiding terrorist operations in the northeast. The director, media operations at the Defense Headquarters, Major General Marcos Kangi, explained that the two personnel are from hybrid forces who had been working alongside troops to combat insurgency in the region. He further explained that the men were arrested during operations from April 26 to 29 across Bama, Kukawa and Madagali local government areas. According to him, the military personnel were among 4 terrorist logistics suppliers arrested by the troops. Major General Kangi described the action of the arrested men as betrayal, warning commanders to sensitize their personnel against acts that could sabotage ongoing military efforts. Kangi added that in another development, troops, in conjunction with hybrid forces, carried out offensive operations including fighting patrols, raids and clearance missions in Gwoza, Dikwa, Bama, Chibok, Gujba, Gaydam and Junusari local government areas of Borno State, where several terrorists were killed while 6 kidnapped victims were rescued and caches of arms, ammunition, motorcycles and bicycles were also recovered. Kangi further explained that in the South, troops also achieved significant success in curbing oil theft and illegal refining in the Niger Delta, saying that they recovered over 86,000 liters of stolen crude oil, 72,000 liters of illegally refined diesel, and over 2,600 liters of petrol. He stated that troops destroyed dozens of illegal refining sites and seized boats, storage tanks, tricycles, mobile phones, and 7 vehicles. Former Special Advisor on Political Matters in the office of Vice President Kashim Shettima, Hakim Baba Ahmed, has alleged that the Nigerian economy is worse under the current administration of President Bola Tinubu than during his predecessor's term, Muhammadu Buhari. Baba Ahmed made the claim in a live television program monitored from Port Harcourt, where he spoke on his open letter to President Tinubu, in which he asked him not to contest in 2027 after his first administration. Baba Ahmed served for 17 months before resigning. Tinubu's assumption of office since May 29, 2023 has seen bold economic reforms such as the removal of petrol subsidies and the floating of the naira. At that time, Nigeria's inflation rate stood at 22.41%, according to the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS). However, inflation surged to an alarming 34.6% by November 2024, a rise many economists attribute to the president's controversial policies, including the removal of the petrol subsidy and the unification of the country's foreign exchange rates. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has urged President Bola Tinubu to rein in on his family over an alleged attempt by his son, Sheyi, to influence the leadership of the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS. Atiku, in a statement by his media advisor Paul Ibe, cautioned that Nigeria should not be treated as a personal property. Earlier this week, Atiku Isa, who won the position of the NANS president, alleged that the president's son and the Minister of Youth Development, Ayodele Olawande, had offered him a 100 million naira bribe in Lagos to promote President Tinubu's image. Isa claimed that he rejected the offer, citing the administration's alleged underperformance, and also claimed that his life was threatened by individuals allegedly loyal to Tinubu. Reacting to the controversy, Atiku said it is intolerable that the first family would seek to subjugate the NANS or any civil society group through threats, bribes, or brute force. Meanwhile, the House of Representatives Committee on Public Petitions has summoned Governor Hyacinth Alia of Benue and Governor Dauda Lawal of Zamfara State, respectively, as well as their respective state assemblies, to appear before it on Thursday, May 8. Today FM's news desk gathered that the summons was in connection to the rising insecurity in the states, which prompted a civil rights organization, Guardians of Democracy and Rule of Law, to petition the Green Chamber. The executive and legislative arms of the two states are to appear before the committee to explain why their constitutional functions should not be taken over by the House of Representatives because of the insecurity. The summons was contained in the statement issued by the head of media, House Committee on Public Petitions, Chooks Oko. The parties have a wonderful opportunity to state their cases clearly so that Nigerians can know what is going on, stating that anarchy would never be given any space in our polity. You're listening to the World News on Today 95.1 FM, Voice of the People. After the break, more news, foreign and sports stories. Stay with us.
Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying tuned. Reactions have continued to trail the walkout staged by some Rivers women and the wife of the sole administrator during an empowerment program by the wife of the President Bola Tinubu. The South Youth Initiative, in their reaction, said the action of the women proved their love for Rivers State and a clear message for the sole administrator that he is not welcomed in the state. The national president, South Youth Group, Emeabe Xavier Oscar, commended the women for the walkout on the wife of the sole administrator, saying that the sole administrator cannot allow his wife to enjoy the position of the wife of an elected governor. Xavier Oscar urged the sole administrator to concentrate on the core mandate of restoring peace, especially now that the FCT minister Nyesom Wike and Governor Siminalayi Fubara are working towards reconciling their differences.
Rivers women are women of honor. Rivers women are women of due respect. And I want to sincerely appreciate them today for telling the whole world, for showcasing, or for using this opportunity to showcase their love for Rivers State and their love for His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers, Ismail Fubara. It's indeed a brave and a commendable effort that was used today at the EOI Event Center. Ibar should at this point understand that, like I said earlier, that he is not welcome. How do we actually see a case when Ibar, we ask his wife to be representing as the wife of the First Lady? Ibar must understand that he was actually sent here to restore peace and normalcy, or political normalcy, and not to come here to start functioning and attending or doing government.
The national president, South Youth Group, also used the opportunity to accuse the sole administrator of using Rivers money to lobby for extension of his 6 months, cautioning that if he wants to be governor, he should return to his state of origin and contest for the position in 2027.
The boss must also stop praying and using Rivers State money or resources to be asking for extended dates for him to still stay in the state. What to ask the boss? Is it that he doesn't feel embarrassed that the Rivers people on daily basis are on the news calling him names as a retired chief naval staff? He should go back to where he comes from. He should go to Cross River. Rumor has that the boss is now interested to become the next governor of Cross River State. We are ready to support the boss to become the next governor of Cross River State, his father's land. But we cannot support the boss to be the governor or the sole to continue to be the sole administrator in Rivers State. We have told the boss. We have sent a message to the boss several times. We are ready to campaign for a boss in Cross River State.
On his part, a Port Harcourt-based rights activist, Charles Georgia, while also commending the women for their action, maintained that their action is a clear message to the sole administrator and his wife, just as he accused those criticizing the women of doing so for political selfish reasons.
Appearance, in that function raises question about legitimacy, and it seeks to exert undue influence, which is inappropriate. In my own view, the involvement of a sole administrator's wife in a function of that kind was far-reaching encroachment on professional boundaries of governance, which has led to the skepticism and the mistrust that was greeted by the women of Rivers State on her. And so she should know that the husband wasn't elected, and in the first place, that she cannot do the duty of that of the office of the First Lady, and that Rivers people are telling them a simple message that you are not welcome in the state. It's as simple as that. The message has been sent. Anyone who comes here to condemn the women, I think is only doing that out of a political interest and not that interest that served that of Rivers State.
The All Progressives Congress, APC, in River State has described Messrs. Larry Olayinka and Tony Okocha as agents and hirelings of Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, with zero reputation in their DNA. The Publicity Secretary of APC, Darlington Walju, said the leadership of APC, led by Chief Emeka Beke, are shocked at the choreographed responses dished out to the public by hirelings of the FCT minister in an attempt to shield their paymaster from the needless political crisis brought upon River State owing to greed, vainglory, and outright narcissism. Walju said the APC find it distasteful, condemnable, and a collective insult on the sensibilities of all Rivers people to have people with zero reputation in their DNA at all times offer themselves as hirelings to any available bidder to push forward the weirdest political fairy tales. Walju said Larry Olayinka lied in his statement when he claimed that records of his involvement in the activities of the Bush Boys are well documented in the report of the 2008 Justice Kayode Eso-led River State Truth and Reconciliation Commission, which heard accusations that Ada George sponsored the Bush Boys and September 2001 violence. He challenged Larry Olayinka and his paymaster to show or publish the Justice Kayode Eso report where Rufus Ada George is indicted.
We wish to remind Nigerian people and Rivers people especially that while the hireling of the FCT minister has chosen to ignore the speck in his own eyes, we remind him and his congenitally defective memory of the human beings slaughtered at Omok and other places, including the killings that took place on the very day of the governorship elections in Rivers State. We remind him of the bombing of campaign venues, the destruction of properties belonging to political opponents, the imprisonment of political opponents, the attack on journalists and media houses, the reign of military decrees in the guise of executive orders 21 and 22, etc. That all happened in Rivers State under the watch of his paymaster.
Reacting to the statements by Tony Okocha, who he said claimed that Rivers people cannot forget in a hurry the level of intercommunal crisis with all the trappings of ethnic cleansing, a hallmark of Rufus Ada George's government within the short time it lasted.
We wish to challenge Tony Okocha and his paymaster to publish the Justice Kayode Eso report, even when we know that they cannot, since it will simply expose their wicked lies. But for the sake of the unsuspecting public, we wish to state emphatically and categorically that the 571 pages report of the Justice Kayode Eso Truth and Reconciliation panel did not indict Chief Rufus Ada George for the sponsorship of the Bush Boys as maliciously claimed. We urge the general public to discountenance such comments from Okocha, as it is the handiwork of an imposter, a wannabe, and fifth columnist.
Today FM's correspondent reports that APC renders an unreserved apology to former governor and elder statesman Chief Rufus Ada George for the wicked lies published against him and the failed attempt by hirelings to distort history. The suspended Commissioner for Health in River State, Dr. Adeze Ore, has refuted claims linking her to the disruption of the empowerment program hosted in honor of Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, in Rivers State. During the event, some women staged a walkout on the wife of the sole administrator of the state, who was representing the First Lady, demanding to be addressed either by Senator Tinubu herself or by Valerie Fubara, wife of the suspended governor, Siminalayi Fubara. Responding to allegations made by a group in the state, Dr. Ore described the claims as entirely baseless and a fabrication intended to malign her reputation and sow discord, as she challenged the group to present credible evidence to support the accusations. She further clarified that she has neither sponsored nor supported any efforts to embarrass or disrupt the activities of the administration overseeing the state's affairs, following President Bola Tinubu's declaration of a state of emergency in River State. Dr. Ore added that during her suspension, she has focused on personal endeavors, including her ongoing doctoral studies. Reaffirming her dedication to the development of River State, she called for unity and urged stakeholders to engage in constructive, solution-oriented dialogue for the collective good of the state. On the foreign scene now, the cardinals of the Catholic Church have held their 9th meeting in a series of near-daily meetings at the Vatican ahead of the election of a new pope. The closed-door general congregations allowed them to discuss the challenges the successor to Pope Francis will face before they are locked into the Sistine Chapel on Wednesday for the vote. Walking through crowds of pilgrims and journalists for the morning meeting, the so-called princes of the church gave little away, not even speculating how long the conclave would last. The cardinals were called to Rome from around the world after the death of the Pope on April 24th, an energetic reformer from Argentina who led the Catholic Church for 12 years. According to Vatican Press Director Matteo Bruni, 177 cardinals, including 127 aged under 80 and those eligible to vote in the conclave, attended the meeting. On Wednesday, 133 cardinal electors will enter the Sistine Chapel and not leave until they have, after a series of secret ballots, given a 2/3 majority to Francis's successor. Cardinal Jean-Paul Vesco, Archbishop of Algiers, said he hopes the conclave will choose a pope to follow in Francis's progressive footsteps. To end the news, here is a summary of the major stories. President Bola Tinubu has promised to take back forests, fight terrorists with the use of technology. The House of Representatives has summoned governors of Benue and Zamfara states over the rising insecurity in the states. We told you that a group in South region has held River State women for staging a walkout on the wife of the state's sole administrator. And on the foreign scene, you heard that cardinals have held the 9th meeting ahead of votes for new pope. Uchendu Ejiohor edited the news. For comments and enquiries, please call 0818-389-2850. Send your emails to news@todayfmlive.com. Read our stories on www.todayfmlive.com. I am Amaka Felix. Thank you for your time.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Say no to the ordinary. Embrace the extraordinary, because we are the voice of the people. Today 95.1 FM.
Today 95.1 FM.
What's a successful business without sales? And what is sales without an audience? Well, do you know that you can reach 8 million listeners across 6 states in 2 geopolitical zones all at once? How? With Today 95.1 FM, you can get millions of people to know about your business. And what does that mean to you? More sales. Call 081-389-2850 now for more information.
turn the dial and turn up the thrill. We are not in the same league. We are rewriting the rules. Here on Today 95.1 FM.
We talk, you listen.
See, I tell you, that man a ritualist. You don't ever see as that man dressed like normal human being before. Every time a black, blue. That man a ritualist.
Just leave them. Now so those people will come from that place. Now so them behave.
You see this our neighbor. You see that fair guy where they always they carry laptop up and down. If you observe, you know they go work in the morning, but every time you go they change car. But I don't they observe and see.
I don't they there. I don't they there.
Now for you.
But me I know say, you know people where they come from that area. Now so all of them they behave. You know get everything anybody fit tell me. Nine drum.
What is it with all the hate and the way we talk? Hate speech does no one any good. It only makes a bad situation worse. The aim is to stir more hate and anger rather than bring us together. All they want is to set you against your neighbor or even your brother. Will you let them? Hate speech is not just criminal, it is intended to destroy you. Shun hate speech. No one truly benefits. A message from Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Some people will carry human head in their boots and they will not search them because they are collecting bribe.
When they go collect salary, then go say government need to pay them break.
All these taxi drivers safe. They don't even get papers. Even driver's license safe, they no get.
Hey you, back there. Hold on there.
Their cars are in bad shape. Very, very bad shape. They have no ethics of driving. That is why they will continue to bribe so that they can have their way.
I will shoot you down. I will shoot you. Headlight, you no get. Side mirror, you no get. Motor way to carry animal. Now you take put for road to carry human being. You never even wind the motor when rain they fall. You no get conscience at all. Take, you be number 15. You be number 5. But I don't forget on a number.
Let's allow them to do their job.
Do not obstruct justice by giving or taking bribe. Avail yourself a check. Even you, Oga driver, stop reckless driving and always update your papers. This information
is brought to you by Today 95.1 FM,
voice of the people.
Your premium talk news and sports radio station, Today 95.1 FM. The news update on the headlines. Police confirms attack by hoodlums in a community last night, leaving few dead and many injured.
No. I don't want to kill again. I don't tire. If I may ask, these are our baba, where their children they safe. If not good thing, they will not involve their children for this kind of matter. Me, I don't want to carry gun again. I don't tire. I know they carry gun again. Not be by force. Make their children can't carry the gun.
Enough is enough. How long are we going to blame our government? We must agree to have a healthy society, a society that protects the weak while creating opportunities for the strong. Together, we can make this work. Let's give peace a chance. This information is brought to you by Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Style Plus.
When I said to you that I never want to love another woman, girl, it was true. So true, I meant to marry you. When I did, I wouldn't want to take care of you, for you. Now you say you want to leave me, girl. When around you I have built my world. Whatever you heard about me, baby, it's definitely crazy. Please give me one chance to show. do. And I know I never love another woman, no one can do. But you, I pause my heart for you. When you come home, you be the one to make it move. Only you. But before you finally leave me, girl, think about what you do to my world. Whatever you do to hurt me, baby, it's gonna drive me crazy. Please give me one chance to show. Please don't make me cry. Smile. You could be the only one that made me wanna have a child. You could be the one I take on a date down the aisle and be the first and the last girl to become my bride. You could be the one to make a fool of me, or you could be the one to be confusing me, or you could be the girl in the world that I know through the rough times gonna stay true to me. You could be my Juliet. I mean I have his looks, but I would still be your Romeo. You could be my princess. I'd be a charming prince at the service of only you. That's why I never wanna love another woman. That's why I know I'll never love another woman. That's why I can never love another woman. That's why when I think about you leaving, I find myself grieving. Though it seems deceiving, I'm still believing. Girl, you stay with me forever, and I'll remain humbly kneeling while your heart is healing. Teardrops revealing the way that I'm feeling, girl.
It is Nostalgia Drive on your premium sports news and talk radio today, 95.1 FM. I'm Bea Micah of Port Harcourt. I'm sitting pretty. I'm here to give you nothing short of amazing content, because why not? So, as you already know, old is gold, right? We have already established that vintage is beautiful. So why not? Well, the song you can now hear, I know a lot of you are familiar with already. Olufumi by Style Plus. Old is gold in every sense of the words, guys. Hey, this song was it was a whole lot at the time. Well, in 2001, I was a child. But growing up, you know, and then getting to looking at the portfolio of the song, looking at what it was used for at the time, it was just giving, so if you were doing love and you had not used Olufumi to try to woo a woman or to try to tell a man that you like him or you love him, then you're not serious. Like, you're not ready. It was definitely, but Olufumi does, it makes it to the chart of one of the greatest love songs straight out of Nigeria, like ever. Look, the song is it's a whole lot. Okay, and so for tonight's episode of Nostalgia Drive, I did something different from the usual, which is I'm doing Nigerian nostalgia. Okay? So those of you who used these songs to do the things you did in 2001, 2002-ish, hello to you. I'm greeting you from here. I'm saying well done. So all the people you were wooing, all the people who got wooed courtesy these songs, how far that relationship? I hope people got married though. Well, here we are. And so I did say that for tonight's episode I'm doing Nigerian nostalgia, right? So I'm taking you all the way back to, the early 2000s with some amazing songs. The songs that rocked your world, the songs you got to listen to, the songs you loved, you fell in love with, and then the artists themselves, So I'm gonna get me by P Square. Look, tonight is going to be a very hot, cold night, like lukewarm. It's giving lukewarm. Okay, so sit pretty, Stay pretty, enjoy every beautiful song I will be dishing out tonight, because tonight is you and I, okay? Yeah, so Get Me by P Square. And trust me, everything beautiful will come on this dial. Everything beautiful, trust me. It's Nostalgia Drive. It's a special episode because Nigerian nostalgia, guys. Look, if I don't do Nigerian nostalgia, waiting again now. So please, let's enjoy some Nigerian songs. You know, back in the day. So it's basically giving throwback. Yeah, so throwback. Here we are. Let's find out how cute the songs are.
And my girl no go put me for shame. If not you, tell me what you go to your girlfriend. For more than Timo Ferro, TME Femo, TME Ferry, Momo Gemi, Antipati, what you shining got to your dad? Where do you go to your best friend? It's not body. She was begging to be made. I told her not to cry, that everything will be alright. But now I wonder why it has to be this guy. This time I want the best friend, girl. Already. No. I'm not gonna be taking him anymore. This no go stop for this thing. I'm biggest mistake, yeah. And my friends don't see me again. And my girl no go put me for shame. What you shining got to you, please no go drop for this friend. It's not funny. This not my biggest mistake, yeah. And my girl no go put me for shame. No. Tell me please no go drop for this. For more than this, now my biggest mistake. My girl, no, don't hear me again. What you shining got to you?
Well, Get Me is a hit track from the album Get Squared, the second studio album by Nigerian recording artist P Square. Well, the album does contain songs featuring Waje, of course. Yeah, but amazing things did happen with the song. Anyway, so Get Squared was quite successful. The album was indeed successful, and it had other beautiful songs like Busybody and Bobo Tibo. Did you dance to Busybody? Well, that one was, of course, a whole lot. Anyway, there's this other song, right? That was definitely a rave of the moment. And I think this song got, you know how children would... Was it just children? I think adults do it too, because you don't know the type, you don't know the exact words, like the lyrics of a song, and then you twist it. You know, you just put your own lyrics. So this song by Tony Tetula, My Car, was definitely one song whose lyrics, hey, what they did to the lyrics of this song. I will not even sing. I will not even go ahead to tell you the lyrics of the song as said by, or as sang by my schoolmates. Kai, they did a lot with this song. Did you mix up the lyrics of this song as well? Well, take a listen.
Today, no time for story. He wants to pay me all the money. I can't reach the house, I can't see, say. People gather, they just say cry. I try to know where it's because they cry. Then tell me, say my party don't buy. As I can't they go back to my house, I can't miss more auto for row. The next thing where I hear from my back, now one cry from another car. Hey, you don't hit my car. I still don't bash my car.
Sonny, what's up, man? It's been a long time we don't see. What's up, man?
Oh boy, stop that and waiting me what's up. You bash my car, you tell me what's up. Shit, I was up, I go use to pay my car. I better pay me my body, my return. Police come, they measure the line. They say make I no worry, everything go be fine. They come bring paper, say make I sign. I sign my own, his dream sign his own. I come the weather will get the for. They say now my party get the for. So I park my car, see trouble. Young guy, this sleep trouble, come wake up. Hey, you don't hit my car. I still don't bash my car. Hey, tell me you don't hit my car. I still don't bash my car.
Somebody up, someone away. You don't get to me for walk or not. Shut up, you go tell the friend the car. Check it is good. Someone away, for walk or not, feed it or no. Begin the best.
No the pocket for man to spend. One of my party where they hold me money. I reach in hard and say he don't fight. Another one done, they bash my car. Waiting I go do you no get the money. I can't think say this stress no water. Today now your own, tomorrow fi be my own. I can't tell my party make it con they go. Then I try to push my car from road. As I push the small, waiting I see. Now government car come bash my car. Again, you don't hit my car. I still don't bash my car. You don't hit my car. My own don't better.
In 2001, Tony Tetula released the smash hit single My Car. I can tell that you are dancing already. And so this song was a comical commentary on the socio-economic state of the country, our dearly beloved Nigeria at the time. Well, this song is a very long song. It's one song that when you pay attention to the lyrics, you would understand the reason he said what he said. Anyway, it was one beautiful song, of course. There's just a whole lot going on. I think that for the longest time, right, we've had amazing songs in Nigeria. We've had amazing songs in Nigeria, amazing artists. Not me today, though. I don't even know, like all these years, like no Grammy nominations, no Grammy recognitions. What were they waiting for, Seth? What were they waiting for? We need to really ask Grammy, some questions, because why? Just was like a C finish. Giants of Africa for a reason, please. And it's just a thing that, anyway, it's a good thing that still now we get to, at least we have been internationally recognized. So yes, kudos to our Nigerian artists, the ones from way before, and of course the ones now.
I'm back at you.
The world will hear about your celebrations. Oh, Gongwaso by Nice. This song has been around. This slang has been around with us for a while, and so has the song been. This song is definitely a testament to Nice's street credibility. And then he went ahead to release another song titled Street Credibility because he wanted to show that, yes, I did here. Well, then sometimes you wonder, okay, so what happened to the careers of some of these artists? We really have a few of them who still make music up till now, you know, in the likes of P Square, Two Face, Idris Abdul Karim is still very much around, and let's see a couple others. So people like Nice who decided that they wanted to go off the radar, even Tony, and then it's just a whole lot going on. But the one thing that has remained constant is over the years, we have managed to maintain street credibility plus worldwide credibility in our songs. Yeah, it's just that it's recent, not until recently, the Nigerian songs started getting, you know, like the global acclaim. I'm talking on, you know, the scenes of the awards, so where we now start having our songs have Grammy nominations, you know, our artists, you know, going for these awards and stuff. It's just, you know, beautiful. But I'm asking, like, why did it take so long for these people to recognize the giants of Africa? I know that we might not be the giants of Africa in other things or in other areas before people say, because I just feel like some people are doing giants of Africa. Okay. Well, I know that we might not be the giants of Africa in other areas, but when it comes to music, when it comes to movies, I think Nigeria is sitting at the top. Really, don't worry about South Africa. If you're thinking South Africa is at the top, no, you're not. You're not correct. You are not correct. Forget about the fact that Tyler won the won Grammy Award that year. Forget about that. Oluwaburna already did it. Wizkid already did it. We have Thames, you know, who did it. Yeah, so let's calm down. I'm focused on the fact that Nigerian music has been around for a really long time. Yes, but they say no time is too late. No time is too late. But then again, it also would have been fine if we had, you know, an earlier recognition, because for the longest our songs have been there. We've had really incredible songs from incredible artists. So yeah, I'm just going to walk you through some of these amazing songs tonight. So I do hope that you are ready for the enjoyment that I'm serving on tonight's episode of Nostalgia Drive. Anyway, come along with me.
somebody enter for mommy's house. And they sit down for mommy's bed. The person push mommy, mommy push person, person push mommy. So after mommy follow Yakata for bed. Wonder. Somebody enter for mommy's house. And they sit down for mommy's bed. The person push mommy, mommy push person, person push mommy. Small time, mommy follow Yakata for bed. The man just say, kerewa, kewa, kerewa, ho, kerewa, kewa, kerewa, wa, kerewa, kewa, kerewa, ho, kerewa, kewa, kerewa, wa, kerewa, kewa, kerewa, ho, kerewa, kewa, kerewa, wa. Bang, 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 no, bang, 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 bang.
Okay, well, this song titled Kerewa by Zule Zoo. The song showcases the group's blend of hip hop and Afrobeat influences. So, Afrobeat is definitely a thing of the now. It's not until recent years before we started hearing, oh, Afrobeats did this, Afrobeats did that. And now we now even have award categories for, best R&B, best Afrobeat R&B, best Afrobeat this one and that one. Well, Afrobeats have been around for a long time. The thing is, we just did not, say we wanted to do the whole recognition thing. So a blend. There's hip hop, there's hip hop. And there's Afrobeat, all of that going on. Well, there are, of course, other notable releases from the golden years. Well, we still have, I think what we have now are diamond years. But the thing is, for the longest, right, we've had amazing songs from the early 2000s. Okay, now there's another popular track from our very own Odogu P Squares. Well, Shebi, I didn't see P Square. At the time, they were P Square. So now, they are Peter, Mr. P. Okay, yes. Now they are Mr. P and Rude Boy. Have they come back together? Because me, I've lost track. I've just lost count. So one of my cousins told me the moment they decided they no longer wanted to do music together, he just felt like they ended their twins contract, and exactly he stopped listening to anything by either of them. So he says, no matter how amazing people say songs by Rude Boy are, and no matter how great people say songs by Mr. P so far are, that he's not listening to any one of them until they come back to P Square, that they will not ruin his childhood memory. Of an amazing duo, who came together to do amazing songs. And do you know how many P Square songs I choreographed to in secondary school? Look, I was a star dancer. Sometimes I wonder where my dancing steps went to. I don't know why. No, it's not like I don't dance. I definitely do not dance as much as I used to when I was younger. I don't know what happened, so I think it's just adulthood. But this adulthood, you do not explain it well for me. If you guys had given me updates, I would have just, found a way to remain a child. To remain smaller, guys, because this adulthood is not adulthood at all. But anyway, we're going to do all right. So I'm going to take you to another song, and then we're going to explore what fashion was like in Nigeria in 2001. So what are the things that people wore in 2001? What were you wearing in Nigeria in 2001? What was hot? Now we have like crop tops, we have baggy jeans. I know, baggy jeans, fashion revolves. We just have it back and forth. If something would trend at one point, it will stop trending, then, a couple years later, it's back. It's trending again. But I'll just do a quick look at what fashion was like for people in 2001. People living in Nigeria, Nigerians living in Nigeria in 2001. I will walk you through that, my beautiful people.
them a drop down. And all the ladies just the holla say. Them no say wahala day. If you don't so you take a busy, make it no dey for. This not a song for the dancer. The way you move your body, girl, you feel like say. You no say wahala day. Now the way you dey do the things you do. You feel like say you get plans for me and you. If I put it on you put it on me. What a man can do, a woman can do so. If you do me, I do you. Man no go vex up on the dance floor. Man no go vex, touch me, I told you. Man no go vex, you say. Man no go vex, I say. Man no go vex.
If you do me, I do you. Man no go vex. Step on the dance floor. Man no
So
go
won't
vex.
you give it to me?
I go give it to you.
So make you give it to me some more. You get to see they do me. So make you give it to me. You get to see they do me. So make you give it to me some more. I say you get to see they do me. So make you give it to me. Now the way you they do me. So make you give it to me some more. So make you do me. Make you do me. I want you get the way she twist and wind it, making me feel like I'm grinding. Baby girl, I know so you the I me. After the show and the party for my room, strictly for me and you. We got plenty things to do. So pull up the bump and move, make we groove.
Oh, you know, say talk is cheap. I know you were tempted to roll with me. Me, I know be the busy body where you sing. What a man can do, a woman can do so.
If you do me, I do you. Man no go vex up on the dance floor. Man no go vex, touch me, I told you. Man no go vex, you say. Man no go vex, I say. Man no go vex.
If you do me, I do you.
Man no go vex.
Step on the dance floor.
Man no go so won't you give it to me?
I go give it to you.
So make you give it to me some more. You get to see they do me. So make you give it to me. You get to see they do me. So make you give it to me some more. I say you get to see they do me. So make you give it to me. Now the way you they do me. So make you give it to me some more. So make you do me. Baby. They do me, they go. Make you do me. Oh yeah. Now the way you they do me. You go know my baby.
Now the way you they do me. You go wonder.
The way you they do the things you do. It be like say you get plans for me.
Me, I know be the busy body where you sing. What a man can do, a woman can do.
If you do me, I do you. Man, no go vex up on the dance floor.
So, just in case you have forgotten, 2001 was the year Nigeria's Abani Derego won the Miss World title, guys. Now, waiting again if I don't mention this incredible fact. Look, in the 2000s, right? A lot of people did dress like badly drawn cartoon characters. But street fashion will always remain street fashion. Many trends from the 90s continued into the 2000s due to the continued influence of pop stars, and there were lots of things that did trend at the time in Nigeria. Now, traditional fashion in Nigeria was also a thing of the early 2000s, Of course, people got to wear a lot of things like the ole cool, that whole style where the rapper is like shorts. And then there's a whole lot going on with fashion. There was a whole lot going on with fashion. I think Nigeria has just been there, Nigeria has just really been there. Well, fashion in Nigeria, Kai. Well, Ichoko. Fashion in Nigeria, Ichok. And then I'm just going to do we had traditional, fashion styles that were trending at the time. For the Yorubas, the men wore agbada. We still have agbada now. Yeah. Agbada is still trending. It's still very much in fashion. It's a formal attire, for the Yorubas, of course, commonly worn as part of a 3-piece set. An open stitched full gown, a long sleeved shirt, and shokoto. Yeah. Trousers fitted snugly at the ankle. And then there's the Hausa wear, which was Barbariga at the time. And then Igbos do the thing called akoche. Yeah, I think now they call it velvet. Yeah, that's the English name, is velvet. Yeah, in English it's called velvet, but at the time, in Igbo it's called akoche. And then they also had laces. They also had ishagu. There was a different type of ishagu, not the type of ishagu that we have now that has now been modernized. Yeah, there was this type of ishagu then that Igbos used to use, and all of that. So it was a whole lot going on in 2001, and around that time, it was a whole lot. But beautiful people, that's all on tonight's episode of Nostalgia Drive. I hope that you enjoyed doing Nigerian nostalgia with me. Well, next week Saturday, we will definitely have another episode. So, well, you have to just, keep your fingers crossed for what next week Saturday's episode will be like. I'm sure you enjoyed this one. We will meet again if everything goes according to plan. And next week Saturday, my darlings, let us have an amazing weekend. Make sure to enjoy yourself this weekend. Make sure to pick up the book, The Womb of the Black Race, okay, by Daniel Idumise, to read this weekend. And then for movie recommendations, quite a couple. So YouTube, just go to YouTube, You can do Broken Hallelujah by Bimbo. Check it out on Bimbo Ademoye TV. Which other amazing movie do I even like? 3 is a Match. Odogo Parara, yeah. 3 is a Match. I think you'll find that on Uchenna. Should be on Uchenna Mbunabo TV or so. 3 is a Match. And then you can do Loving Aduke, the part 1 and 2 on Ibaka TV. Amazing films, beautiful people. So make sure to enjoy yourselves, I beg. You deserve it. From me to you, enjoy your weekend. And it's a good night from here, my darlings. Okay? Enjoy Lorile by X Projects.
Representing Africa. To go back at the give to go Conga, Wakamanga. You want water? You want water? You want to come back over them? Odigombe, Odisoguse, Sologe, Koya Fayake, Koya Fayake, Sologe, Koya Fayake, Koya Fayake. What today, Mr. DJ? What today, want to today, baby, so gay. Mr. DJ. When I ready for dance, when I ready for move, come shake you tune back for me. When I ready for dance, when I ready for move, come shake you tune back for me. Come make me dance, 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 New York, come make me dance.
Boise, Kamakazi, or the Kentro level. Yahoo, Yahoo.
Talk radio
95.1 FM.
Welcome to another edition of Country Hits VOA with Nikki Strong. You can hear in my voice I am fighting a germ and winning, so the show must go on. I have the latest from John Party, Miranda Lambert, Morgan Wallen, and the new Thomas Rhett. We're going to kick it off with the next artist who will be featured on Center Stage next week inside Country Hits VOA, Tucker Wetmore. Wind Up Missing You.
I know I might look like another ball cap on a bar stool underneath the PBR line. I tell you, baby, I've been the kind of boy your daddy never wanted you to go and fall in love with. The kind of boys you probably done with their dumb shit. I bet you heard the stories and can't say I'm proud of that, but I've turned the page on old me, and now I ain't looking back. 'Cause you look like waves on a sunset, and you can crash on me all night. You look like wine in a truck, bet a little what I'm doing for the rest of my life. 'Cause you look like I'm done looking, but girl, the hard truth is that this night don't turn into two. You look like I'm gonna wind up missing you in the morning, probably for the next few years. When I look back on it, I still see you right here. You look like waves on a sunset, and you can crash on me all night. You look like wine in a truck, bet a little what I'm doing for the rest of my life. 'Cause you look like I'm done looking, but girl, the hard truth is that this night don't turn into two. You look like I'm gonna wind up missing you. Wind up missing you. Wind up missing you. Country hits, VOA. She's a little sunset, she's a little neon, a little high heel bar stool, red wine in her hand. She's a little all night, she's a little dream on, fell in love with a singer in a band. She's my blue-eyed blue jean baby, kind of California crazy. My dance floor diamond shining like the stars on rodeo. Kind of country, kind of city. She's West Coast down home pretty. Got no business looking that damn good. Honky tonk Hollywood. A shot of good whiskey, a glass of champagne. She's a girl I got my arms round all night long. She's my little gypsy, two-stepping over my way. Swear that girl can't help but turn me on. She's my blue-eyed blue jean baby, kind of California crazy. My dance floor diamond shining like the stars on rodeo. Kind of country, kind of city. She's West Coast down home pretty. Got no business looking that damn good. Honky tonk Hollywood. She's a little all night, she's a little dream on. Fell in love with the singer in a band. She's my blue-eyed blue jean baby, kind of California crazy. My dance floor diamond shining like the stars on rodeo. Kind of country, kind of city. She's West Coast down home pretty. Got no business looking that damn good. Honky tonk Hollywood. Honky tonk Hollywood.
Country Hits VOA with John Party's title track to his album Honky Tonk Hollywood, which will be out April 11th. Miranda Lambert revealed that she wrote this next song during a time when she was working on her quote-unquote divorce album, The Weight of These Wings. She wasn't ready to put it out then, but she has it out now on her current release, Postcards from Texas. Run on Country Hits VOA with Nikki Strong.
Well, it wasn't that you didn't have the answers. There was just no question in my mind. I was gonna run. And you took too long to see I was unhappy. And I took too long to tell you that I was gonna run. I was gonna run. I'm trying to survive in this state of defeat. 'Cause if you were right, that really lost me. I'm looking for someone. I wasn't with you. We held on for dear life, baby. Both of us knew I was gonna run. I was gonna run. Oh, this freedom found, baby, sure isn't free. I owe you a lifetime of apologies. I'm telling the truth now. I love you so much. I'm sorry for lying about who I was. I was gonna run. I was gonna run. Ooh, I always was gonna run.
You say I'll never change. I'm just to go around town with some gasoline, just trying to bomb a flame. Gonna burn the whole place down. And how do you explain ever falling in love with a guy like me in the first place? And turn around and say that I'm the worst thing. I guess I'm the problem. And your mess never do no wrong. If I'm so awful, then why'd you stick around this long? And if it's the whiskey, then why you keep on pulling it off the shelf? You hate that when you look at me, you halfway see yourself. And it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, well, you might be the reason. Try to go our separate ways, and we're back and forth like a swinging door, and tomorrow's like yesterday. Some days better than the night before, and you're back with me again. Then you go and tell your friends that I'm the problem. And your mess never do no wrong. If I'm so awful, then why'd you stick around this long? And if it's the whiskey, why you keep on pulling it off the shelf? You hate that when you look at me, you halfway see yourself. And it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, well, you might be the reason. If I'm such a waste of breath, such a waste of time, then why are you on your way to waste another Friday night? If I'm the problem, Your mess never do no wrong. If I'm so awful, then why'd you stick around this long? And if it's the whiskey, why you keep on pulling it off the shelf? You hate it when you look at me, you halfway see yourself, and it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, well, you might be the reason.
Country Hits VOA with Morgan Wallen and the title track of his forthcoming album, I'm the Problem. His I'm the Problem tour will kick off in about a couple of months with Co Wetzel as one of the special guests. Here is Co with Jesse Murph, High Road on Country Hits VOA with Nikki Strong.
Well, I can tell that you're mad, and I ain't half surprised about that since the day that we met. It's always who cuts first and never who bleeds last. Rumors always turn into yelling and fighting, and once it's in your mind, only one way you're driving. I know, I'ma take the high road, maybe get gone, have a little too much of something terrible, and I'ma let you cool down while I walk out. You ain't messing me up like the times before. I don't need a ticket to your free show. Knock yourself out and hit a new low. I'ma take the high road, take the high road, take the high road.
You don't wanna talk about it, boy, that's no surprise. You come home smelling like liquor like every other night. If I catch you with her, you gon' catch me with him. You think I don't hear about it, you better think again. You know that rumors always turn into yelling and fighting. You want to in my mind only one way, I'm driving, you know.
I know that I'ma take the high road, maybe get gone, have a little too much of something terrible. I'ma let you cool down while I walk out. You ain't messing me up like the times before. I don't need a ticket to your free show. Knock yourself out and hit a new low. I'ma take the high road, take the high road, take the high road. I'ma take the high road, maybe get gone, have a little too much of something terrible. I'ma let you cool down while I walk out. You ain't messing me up like the times before. And I don't need a ticket to your free show. Knock yourself out and hit a new low. I'ma take the high road, take the high road, take the high road. Yeah, I'ma take the high road, take the high road, take the high She cut me loose and caught herself a somewhere wind. I haven't heard her word and haven't seen her since. She disappeared quicker than this double shot of gin. Cause everybody at the bar started asking, how's your girl? She ain't my girl. Where's she been? I ain't quite sure. Good question, no telling, but I'm betting she's probably in Texas. Amarillo, all I know, George Strait said it. Yeah, that's where all them exes go. If she ain't with me out here in Tennessee, then I don't know where she's headed. If I'm guessing, I reckon she's probably in Texas. She's probably in Texas. She might be down in Georgia at her mama's for the week. Could be Carolina, California, something's telling me. She's somewhere in the low That's where all them exes go. If she ain't with me out here in Tennessee, then I don't know where she's headed. I'm guessing, I reckon she's probably in Texas. She's probably in Texas. She's probably in Texas. She's probably in Texas.
That song is so catchy. Blake Shelton, Texas. So pop star Sabrina Carpenter put out a remake of her hit song, Please, 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 and put it with a country twist with some help from the legend Dolly Parton. Check it out. New music on Country Hits VOA with Nikki Strong.
I know I have good judgment, I know I have good taste. It's funny and it's ironic that only I feel that way. I promise them that you're different, and everyone makes mistakes, but just don't. I heard that you're an actor, so act like a stand-up guy. Whatever devil's inside you, don't let him out tonight. I tell them it's just your culture, and everyone rolls their eyes. Yeah, I know. All I'm asking, baby, please, 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 don't prove I'm right. Please, 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 don't bring me to tears when I just did my makeup so nice. Heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. I beg you don't embarrass me like the others are. Please, please, please. I had a fun idea, babe. Maybe just stay inside. I know you're craving some fresh air, but the ceiling fan is so nice. And we could live so happily if no one knows that you're with me. I'm just kidding. Really, really, really. Please, 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 don't prove I'm right. Don't prove I'm right. Please, 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 don't bring me to tears when I just did my makeup so nice. Heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. I beg you don't embarrass me like the others are. Please, please, please. If you wanna go and be stupid, don't do it in front of me. If you don't wanna cry to my music, don't make me hate you prolifically. Please, 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 please,
Country hits.
It's 7:30 in the morning in a Mickey D's drive-through. And 2 muffins, 1 coffee, and a little bitty orange juice. I saw a man with a sign on the corner. I rolled my window down, handed him $1. That's when I heard her ask, "Hey, Daddy, who was that?" And before I could answer back, she said, "Daddy, look, there's a plane in the sky. Are we there yet? Did you just see that dog run by? The squirrels have houses in the trees. White God put stingers on honeybees. It's crazy all the things she sees on the side of the road, out of that window beside her. I wish I could be more like her. My little dang that feels Saw a lady in a black Mercedes yelling at her phone. She flew by me with her finger in the air, and I had to act like I didn't care. And that's when I heard her ask, Daddy, why was she so mad? Before I could answer back, she said, Daddy, can you please turn up the radio? Hey, what are you pushing with your feet that makes us go? The squirrels have houses in the trees. Why God put stingers on honeybees? It's crazy all the things she sees on the side of the road, out of that window beside her. I wish I could be more like her. My little dangling feet, pretty and pink, backseat driver. One day I'll look back and I'll miss when my whole world wasn't over that dash. It was back there, buckled in, saying, Daddy, look, there's a plane in the sky. Are we there yet? Did you just see that dog run by? The squirrels have houses in the trees. Why would God put a stinger on a honeybee? It's crazy all the things she sees on the side of the road, out of that window beside her. I wish I could be more like her. My little dangling feet, pretty and pink, backseat driver. My backseat driver. 7:30 in the morning in a Mickey D's drive-through. 2 muffins, 1 coffee, and a little bitty orange juice.
We had a plan, move out of this town, baby, west to the sand. It's all we talked about lately. I packed a car, bring your guitar, and Jane for smoking. First thing at dawn, you'd cue the songs and we get going. But you went home, waited on the porch for you, sat there alone. All throughout the morning till I got a hunch down in my gut and snuck around the back. Empty cans and I'll be damned, your bags were never packed. Did your boots stop working? Did your truck break down? Did you burn through money? Did your ex find out? Where there's a will and there's a way, and I'm damn sure you lost it. Didn't even say goodbye, just wish I knew what caused it. Was the whiskey flowing? Were you in a fight? Did the nurse come get you? What's your alibi? I'm in a way back to LA, and that's where you'll be forgotten. In 40 years, you'll still be here, drunk, wash up in Austin. Hell of a bluff, you had me believing. How many months did you plan on leaving? What happened? Bad habits. Did you go back? Go back. I loved you. How tragic. Oh, did your boots stop working? Did your truck break down? Did you burn through money? Did your ex find out? Where there's a will and there's a way, and I'm damn sure you lost it. Didn't even say goodbye, just wish I knew what caused it. Was the whiskey flowing? Were you in a fight? Did the nurse come get you? What's your alibi? I'm in a way back to LA, and that's where you'll be forgotten. In 40 years, you'll still be here, drunk, wash up in Austin.
Country Hits VOA with Dasha Austin and Kane Brown before that with Backseat Driver. What song is number one this week on the U.S. Billboard Country Music Radio Airplay chart? It's coming up. I also have the new one from Thomas Rhett. But first, here is Rascal Flatts with the Joe Bros or the Jonas Brothers in another country pop collab, I Dare You, on Country Hits VOA with Nikki Strong.
I almost lost my mind out on Mulholland Drive. Yeah, it's hard to see the view. All I see is you. All I see is you. And you give me just enough. Oh, dangerous to call it love. You know my intention. Seeing picket fences couldn't come too soon. Oh yeah, I know you're careful, 'cause you've been broken before. You're almost there, I know you wanna cross that line. So I dare you to love somebody like me. Yeah, I dare you to let me be your everything. Oh, I dare you to run and baby don't look back. I know it scares you, 'cause no one prepared you, but baby I dare you, baby I dare you. I know that it's a big decision, but we ain't running with scissors. I ain't playing no games with your heart. I jump too far and get in too deep. Never know what this thing could have been, yeah. So I dare you to love somebody like me. Yeah, I dare you to let me be your everything. Oh, I dare you to run and baby don't look back. I know it scares you, 'cause no one prepared you, but baby I dare you, baby I dare you. Run, baby, run, baby, run. Just run, baby, run, baby, run. Run, baby, run, baby, run. I dare you, I dare you. Run, baby, run, baby, run. Run, baby, run, baby, run. Run, baby, run, baby, run. Oh, I dare you, baby, I dare you. So I dare you to love somebody like me. I dare you to let me be your everything. Oh, I dare you to run and baby never look back. I know it scares you, 'cause no one prepared you, but baby I dare you, baby I dare you. Oh no, nobody scares you, but baby I dare you, baby I dare That beer ain't getting any colder, and I don't know who it's waiting for. You keep taking over your shoulder, like somebody's about to walk through the door. And yeah, I bet he's got a real good excuse, but right now I wouldn't want to be in his boots. I'm looking at what he's got to lose, sitting all alone tonight. Look, I ain't saying I'm an angel, baby, if you can't tell. No, I ain't to take you home to mama tight. And I ain't saying he's a bad guy, all I know is that guy must have up and lost his mind tonight. 'Cause you're down to the ice and that drink he didn't buy. I'm here out. I ain't telling you nothing you don't already know. He let you down, but he's the upside. I can give you move on somewhere to go. I ain't trying to change that miss to a misses, but he don't know what he's missing. Girl, listen, I ain't saying I'm an angel, baby, if you can't tell. No, I ain't take you home with mama tight. And I ain't saying he's a bad guy. All I know is that guy must have up and lost his mind tonight. 'Cause you're down to the ice and that drink he didn't buy. I'm here and he's in my way. That ain't no kind of love. I ain't saying I'm the one. I'm just saying he sure as hell ain't. He sure as hell ain't. He sure as hell ain't. Yeah, I bet he's got a real good excuse. But right now I wouldn't want to be in his boots. I'm looking at what he's got to lose, sitting all alone tonight. Look, I ain't saying I'm an angel, baby, if you can't tell. No, I ain't take you home with mama tight. And I ain't saying he's a bad guy. All I know is that guy must have up and lost his mind tonight. 'Cause you're down to the ice and that drink he didn't buy. I'm here and he's in my way. That ain't no kind of love. I ain't saying I'm the one. I'm just saying he sure as hell ain't. 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 I got a sight in my rifle. My mama's new boyfriend rebinds bottles. Ricky down the road, he restores Red Wings. Hell, I got a guy for every damn thing. Oh, that ain't exactly what I'm looking for. 'Cause I'm looking for someone to put the tires back in the drive. And if they don't, then I just might lose what's left of my never loving mind. I'm damn near down to my last down. I'm pretty good at breaking down a heart, but picking up the pieces is the hard part. She's searching for someone who's gonna build it back. But I ain't got a guy for that. 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 No VIP up at MIT, and it still won't let me fly the time machine. Someone to turn back the hands on my new AP. But buddy, what I really need is someone to put tires back in the drive. And if they don't, then I just might lose what's left of my never loving mind. I'm damn near down to my last dime. I'm pretty good at breaking down a heart, but picking up the pieces is the hard part. She's searching for someone who's gonna build it back. But I ain't got a guy for that. Ain't got a guy for that. Ain't got a guy for that. Ain't got a guy. I ain't got a guy for that. Ain't got a guy for that. Ain't got a guy for that. Ain't got a guy. I ain't got a guy for that.
Post Malone featuring Luke Combs, Guy for That. So since Post Malone's album F1 Trillion has done so well, do you think he will put out another country album? Fans are now calling for the diverse hip-hop star to do a rock album, but Ernest just recently posted a picture of him and Posty in the studio together. So we'll see. In the meantime, here is Thomas Rhett's new one, After All the Bars Are Closed, on Country Hits VOA with Nikki Strong.
After all the bars are closed, tell me where you wanna go. We can find a place to park, open the bottle in our hearts. If you want, I'll tell you anything you wanna know. everybody leaves, and this party's just you and me. We don't gotta say we're done, we can just wait up for the sun. We still got a lot of good night left to go. After all the bars are closed and they play the last song, blow out the neon. Don't gotta go home, but we can't stay here. And them records all spun, but the dancing ain't done. The night's only begun, we can go anywhere. Take a ride to the boondocks, pull a truck to a boombox, yeah. Secret spot maybe you got, after all the bars are closed. Tell me where you wanna go. We can't find a place to park, open the bottle in our hearts. If you want, I'll tell you anything you wanna know. After everybody leaves, and this party's just you and me. We don't gotta say we're done, we can just wait up for the sun. We still got a lot of good night left to go. After all the bars are closed, then you kiss me like that, like a shot of straight jack. Baby, you're my nightcap, take it right back. After them after hours, be your bartender on the kitchen counter, wrapping up the night, arms wrapped around you. Baby, now we're talking. After all the bars are closed, tell me where you wanna go. We can't find a place to park, open the bottle in our hearts. If you want, I'll tell you anything you wanna know. After everybody leaves, and this party's just you and me. We don't gotta say we're done, we can just wait up on the sun. We still got a lot of moonlight left to go. After all the bars are closed, no, I don't care what we do on the dark side of the moon, just as long as I'm with you when it's time to go. After all the bars are closed, all the bars are closed.
I'm the kind to take the keys, don't sit in a shotgun seat unless I want to, and you make me want to. Hypnotized by the white lines, your hands 10 and 2 on this heart of mine, makes me feel at home. Yeah, boy, I'm right at home in a 4x4 by you. Parked out in the driveway,
Country Hits VOA, that's Lainey Wilson, 4x4 by you. And here is Ella Langley, Words for the Wind.
Wouldn't paint me as a heartbreaker, but I've said a few goodbyes. I'd make a promise, but I know later I'm bound to change my mind. Depending on the weather I'm going, and hell, baby, nobody knows when. Yeah, if it was a different time, might have been different in a different life. Maybe that plane would never take off. Maybe that dust wouldn't fly the drop. Maybe that tumbleweed in me wouldn't leave every other sunrise. Maybe I'd settle down, digging some roots, find me a farmhouse, find me you. Maybe I wouldn't be already gone again if it weren't for the wind. I wouldn't stay wondering what's out there. I wouldn't saddle up on the breeze. I wouldn't disappear out of thin air. I could put down these wings. Maybe that plane would never take off. Maybe that dust wouldn't fly the drop. Maybe that tumbleweed in me wouldn't leave every other sunrise. Maybe I'd settle down, digging some roots, find me a farmhouse, find me you. Maybe I wouldn't be already gone again if it weren't for the wind blowing, carrying me to a wide open, white lines rolling and the tires smoking. It wouldn't be the rear view I'm looking in if it weren't for the wind. If it weren't for the wind. Maybe that plane would never take off. Maybe that dust wouldn't fly the drop. Maybe that tumbleweed in me wouldn't leave every other sunrise. Maybe I settle down, digging some roots, find me a farmhouse, find me you. Maybe I wouldn't be already gone again if it weren't for the wind carrying me to the wide open, white lines rolling and the tires smoking. It wouldn't be the rear view I'm looking in if it weren't for the wind. If it weren't for the wind.
Country Hits VOA. What's going on with Nikki Strong?
Kelsey Ballerini announced on February 27th that she is releasing a deluxe edition of her project Patterns that will include 5 new songs, including the fan favorites, To the Men That Love Women After Heartbreak. Patterns Deluxe drops March 7th. Jelly Roll visited his alma mater, Antioch High School, to comfort students after a shooting incident took place at the school in January. No info or video was released revealing what Jelly told students, but the Antioch school system expressed their sincere appreciation online for his support. Fans are convinced and are fueling rumors that Riley Green and Megan Maroney are a couple, especially since the two have been caught hanging out together. Only time will tell. And that's what's going on with Nikki Strong. Here is Drew Baldridge, Tough People, on Country Hits VOA.
A tornado tore through a Midwest town. Wasn't nothing in its path that didn't take down, except the Baptist church and a ball field. Then they rebuilt. Talk about tough people. She was 4 years old when they got the news. It was in her little lungs, it was stage 2. Mama spent every night by her bed, and Daddy shaved his head. Talk about tough people. Yeah, there were plenty of times she could have gave up, but she didn't. Now she fought like hell till she rang that bell in Memphis. Oh, there's a whole lot of bad in the world out there. Oh, and it's hard to keep going when it don't beats evil, and tough times make tough people. It's a single mom working 2 jobs a day, and a farmer barely getting by needing rain. It's a grandma waiting tables working through the pain. It's a cop on a call running in, gun drawn, 'cause a shooter's in a schoolhouse hallway. There's a whole lot of bad in the world out there. And it's hard to keep going when it don't seem fair. Keep on fighting when your back's against the wall. Keep on getting back up when you fall. Keep on keeping your head held high, 'cause I still believe hard work pays off, good beats evil, and tough times make tough people. He was dog tags, boots, and army green, shipped off somewhere to keep us all free. Came back in a box with a flag on it. It's home, don't it? Talk about tough people. Man, talk about some tough people. Hey! There's a whole lot of bad in the world out there. And it's hard to keep going, it don't seem fair, but I still believe hard work pays off, good beats evil, and tough times make tough people.
I let you drive around my mind. I can't count the times you made me feel like I'm nothing. Played me like a fool, like a fool. Saying drink another whiskey, pop another pill. Money makes you happy, heaven isn't real. You won't find nobody to love because your heart's too broke. Now I know you ain't nothing but a liar. Yeah, I walk right out the fire. Yeah, you try to keep me down, try to put me underground, but I'm only going higher. I can hear you in my head, in my bed when I'm dreaming. You try to be my friend, but you're blowing smoke. Oh, and now I ain't scared of telling you where you can go, 'cause I know you're nothing but a lie. You burned me one too many times, like a devil in disguise, hiding your true colors. Just leave me alone, keep leading me on. Saying drink another whiskey, pop another pill. Money